It's located just west of Glasgow Airport, and it's a major transport passage from East Renfrewshire to Western Bartonshire.
It's a cable stay, steel box girder bridge, 1,300 metres long. Main span is 1,000 feet precisely in length. And if you say Erskine Bridge, everybody knows what you're talking about. It's an iconic structure. The bridge is 50 years old. It celebrated its kind of 50th anniversary this year. And it's the original paint system that's on the bridge still. So when the bridge was built, it was painted at that point, but it's never really had any work done. And to maintain the longevity of the bridge, it really needs to be repainted. We advertised the job on the competitive market, and then Spencer's effectively won the tender. The tender was based on price, but also on quality.
We are here as principal contractor to do the works on the bridge, which is maintenance, painting, and steelwork repairs, and anything else that they ask us to do during the life of the time that we're here. We've got 6 temporary gantries now on the bridge, so they've had to be designed, built, installed on the bridge. Once we've got it in a position in place, we then lift up the footway panel that's above this, directly above the platform, because that helps to give us access onto the platform.
Initially, we blast off the full existing coating system. There's also some inspection criteria within the contract spec. Around the critical cross-section, we carry out a visual MPI and UT inspection. Then, depending upon the findings, we have strengthening plates that are then welded onto these areas.
Each gantry is doing different parts of the work. You could almost see with 3 aspects, because the footway panels, when they come off, they're also being refurbished as well. So they get taken off the bridge, back into the blast sheds that we've set up in the compound. They get blasted. Again, steel repairs needing done, and then if there's any needing done, and then they're getting a new coat of paint on them as well. Eventually they'll get put back on the bridge and they'll get a new surfacing put on them. We've also got the towers to contend with later on in the project, and the bridge spans the railway line between Glasgow and Helensburgh, so there's that section to get done, which will get done as a sort of separate part of the programme.
They've certainly got a lot of big bridge experience. They've worked on Erskine before, and I think that in itself doesn't win them the job, but what that brings is an insight into how this bridge works, what's possible, what lends itself well to this bridge and what possibly wouldn't work in this bridge. Particularly around about something like the footway panels, Spencer's come up with a fairly unique way of removing the footway panels to minimise traffic management.
We've come up with a scheme where we remove the footway panels where everything is contained within the cycleway. So we've got our buggies and our trailers which go up. We'll lift the footway panel up and put it back in our trailer. So that's leaving both lanes of traffic open to the bridge. All in all, by managing to do it the way we're doing it, it's a win-win for everybody.
Previously, we've subcontracted these works out, but we're now self-delivering all the welding and painting works and inspection works, so it's all in-house. So that's a huge benefit to us and a huge benefit to the client knowing that they're getting a quality product from start to finish.
Well, we're sector scheme approved for painting and we're sector scheme approved for steelwork. So all these skills can get used elsewhere. It helps Spencer's because we've now got that skill in-house, which will help us for other projects. And it does benefit the client as well.
It's certainly easier to manage the programme when that's the case, and you're not relying on different subcontractors bringing in different trades. If it can all be done and managed by the one person, the one company, in this instance Spencer's, it generally makes for a more efficient programme. So yeah, we're pretty pleased that it is Spencer's are pretty much a one-stop shop for all of this.
Well, I mean, over the last 20 years, Spencer's have got a lot of experience from working on this bridge. There's probably about 14 or 15 contracts we've done since 2001. Having a knowledge of the bridge helps you make decisions on what you need to do, and that is helping to get the project done.
They do bring a high level of quality. All the work that we've done with Spencer's over the years has always been done to a very high standard. We got the 50th anniversary this year. We'd be certainly hoping to get to the 100th anniversary, so doing works like this and other works that we're doing will certainly help us get to that milestone.